would only get worse, but she couldn't just ignore the ring either. Then a thought struck her. Hidden dungeons. There were 11 hidden dungeons in the world, with one in Korea, and even duplicate versions that reset after being cleared. That meant the dungeon she had once entered must have reset by now. If she searched enough dungeons, she might find a way to return the ring to where it belonged. But there was a problem. She couldn't enter dungeons without a guild, and the idea of joining another guild made her sick. While she was lost in thought, Danju remembered his argument with the old woman earlier. He had tried to bargain aggressively, offering less money, only for her to slam the table and shout back. In the end, he paid the full price anyway, grumbling that she hadn't even appraised the item properly. Back in the present, Danju sat down beside our heroine and casually asked her name. She understood immediately what he was after and raised her ring finger, saying that if he wanted it, he could see for himself that it couldn't be removed. Danju grabbed her hand and said calmly that there was still one way. He could just take the finger along with it. She laughed nervously and called that a crazy hobby. Danju became serious. There hadn't been any new dungeons recently, yet an item even the old woman had never seen had appeared. He looked straight at her and asked if she had been to a hidden dungeon. That was when she realized why he had been so helpful from the start. This man was dangerous. He was hiding an overwhelming amount of mana. Even with just one rank difference, his presence felt crushing. Yet compared to the despair she had felt that day in the dungeon, this pressure didn't scare her. Suddenly, she screamed at the top of her lungs. A violent surge of power burst out, echoing through the cave and startling everyone nearby. Danju instinctively covered his ears and muttered in disbelief. Using a skill outside a dungeon was insane. Normally, lower-ranked awakened people instinctively submitted to stronger ones, but that instinct simply didn't exist for her. It was as if it had been torn apart completely. Panting heavily, she stood up, pointed at Danju, and challenged him to try taking the ring if he dared. Danju raised his hands in surrender, laughing and apologizing, saying he was just joking. Then his expression changed. If it was her, she really might be able to find a hidden dungeon. He walked closer and told her there was only one way to learn more about the ring's search for hidden dungeons together. He offered to help. She looked at him suspiciously. Later that night, back home, Nara lay on the bed in despair, refusing to eat. Our heroine tempted her with braised pig's trotters and soju, but Nara exploded, shouting that food didn't matter and accusing her of abandoning everyone when the building collapsed. Our heroine calmly reminded her that they had all left her behind first. Nara fell silent. After a while, she asked how she planned to cover living expenses. Our heroine explained she would search for hidden dungeons again and might come home late. When asked how she could do that without a guild, she casually said someone was taking care of it. Kim Danju. Nara was shocked when she heard the name. She pulled out her phone and